You know what? At a certain point, this shit just gets sad, bro. Kirk Cousins, last week, I defended this guy saying, you know what? The Vikings, they really haven't done this man any favors to help him be successful, which is still true, by the way. At the same time, whether you have heart or courage or leadership on the field, that's on you. And what we saw today was very reminiscent of his performance last year, 2019, at Soldier Field. And if Kirk Cousins is no longer part of the Minnesota Vikings franchise, I'm not going to be upset about it. So I can't defend him. He basically validated everything that the Kirk Cousins haters have been saying up to this point. And then we get to Mike Zimmer. And you know what? The amount of mental gymnastics that the Mike Zimmer stands do. Oh my God. You know what? The Minnesota Vikings, they barely lost to an undefeated Seattle Seahawks team. Oh my God. Mike Zimmer and the Minnesota Vikings barely lost to an undefeated Tennessee Titans team. So let's give out participation trophies. And here's how the Minnesota Vikings can still make the playoffs despite being 1-4. Randy, you are being too negative. And Mike Zimmer, your whole squad today outside of Justin Jefferson looked like they didn't give two fucks to be out there on the football field. You lost to an 0-5, a previously winless Atlanta Falcons team. And as a defensive guru, Mr. I've never had a bad defense, your defense gave up multiple touchdowns on fourth down. How long are we going to continue this clown show? We are now in year fucking 7. This fan base deserves better, and we can come up with all these excuses all we want to. It's Kirk Cousins' fault, it's COVID, injuries, Danielle Hunter. But you know what? Last time I checked, it's 2020. We are in year 7. Every single time that Mike Zimmer coaches an even year for the Minnesota Vikings, they look like shit. Well, guess what? Coincidentally, 2020, another even year, the Minnesota Vikings look like shit again. Rick Spielman, you know what? Your bum ass can go too. It's time to clean house. Mike Zimmer needs to be fired today. I swear to God, this isn't even no more, I know they're not going to fire him. If you continue this shit, you are now 1-5. You are one of the worst teams in the league. We can't do this shit anymore. And I was guilty of this after the stream last Sunday night against the Seattle Seahawks. You know what? This team is a lot better than their record indicates. And you know what? It still is. But at the same time, you need to fucking show it on the football field. Mr. Cornerback Whisperer, your cornerbacks were ass. Xavier Rhodes, oh my God, he actually looks better now that he's no longer attached to you. You are a fucking fraud. Enough of this shit. He needs to go. Podcast tomorrow. I'm done.